We're live. This is how you do it, and it's time for you to thrive. Good evening. I am your host, Mario Ficini. Welcome to the Mario Ficini Show. We're going to have some fun, and I'm going to turn on some music, and I'll give you a chance to type your question in the chat below. See how this is working out. So who's excited for February? We're live. Wow, that went real quick. Dave, Jenna, welcome. That went real quick. Who's excited for February? We're going to have that in about 2 hours and 59 minutes. Fun times. Where my song is. Hey, David, how's it going? Show comment. Appreciate the compliment on the shirt. How is your day treating you? Yay, February. Absolutely. Absolutely. February is awesome. David, why do you say in spite of Heart Day? Every day can be a celebration if you let it and you choose to be. Even if it's that one. Jenna, you are right. February is my birthday. Andy, how is it going, my friend? Every day's my birthday, Jenna. We know that. Is this going to totally trip up the video if I do this? 3, 2, not too bad. What's that, Dave? Oh, wrong one. Your birthday falls on Mardi Gras. False. Mardi Gras falls on my birthday. Dance floor, that's the one I need. Here we go. Or is this too bright? This might be too bright. Yeah, I'm getting the wash from the up above. But this is better. This is better. So we got a few hours before February. How did your January go? What are you excited about in February? And what are you doing to move forward with it? Because whether you, and this has nothing to do with resolutions. This has to do with, it's been 30 days, you set monthly goals. It's the end of the month. Did you hit them? This should be brighter though. So type that in the chat. Never mind. Type it in the chat. And I'm going to see why this isn't brighter. I think it's because of the softboxes behind me. Watchtower's off. Bedroom's off. It's got to be the soft boxes. It's got to be the soft boxes. That's fine. We'll have a little pink tint. So what do we got here in the chat? Spike's having a great day. We're all having a good day. And Barb is having a good day. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this is let you know about my awesome client, Barb, in New York. She just launched her book. You can find it right below this post. 7 Steps to Growing Your Humane Education Program. So proud of her. And there's a little kitty on the cover. Little kitty cat. Kitty. Yeah, and I'm going to try this, see what's going on with the software right now. Oh, let me grab the link. Please work. Did it work? No, it didn't, so I have to use Facebook. So it works if you do it there, but the comment feed here on Be Live, now I can show it. What up with that? What up? What up? Which one is it? It worked that time because I went to Facebook over here, but I'm trying to get it in the feed here. Did that make the loft any purplier? Or is it from this light? It might be this light. Oh, you know what it is? Now we got it. I know exactly what it's from. It's because the camera is angled over here instead of there, and it's brighter in the center, and it's only clipping the side. But that's fine. I got these on. So, yeah, you like that, Dave? So Barb's launching her book, and that's fantastic. I'm excited because I'm launching my book February 28th on my birthday. I'm even more excited about what everyone else has in store because this is pretty much normal every day for me. Like, everything is great. Life is awesome. Okay? But I want to help you. Because people come to me all the time and they're going, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it's like, then just do it. And I talked to Barb on the phone earlier, and I'm not going to share. I'll let you know. You can check out her live cast. Maybe she'll share it, maybe she won't, but she has an incredible story. But here's the thing. So do you. So when are you going to share it with the world? Have you? And if you have you totally capitalized on it? And if you haven't, why aren't you? It's not. The more I do it, the less and less. The more I do it, the more I realize it takes less and less effort. As far as piecing it all together, it really has more to do with you. It has really more to do with you. And desire and belief. The rest, if I told you how long it actually takes to do some of this stuff, you'd probably be surprised. You'd literally be like, wow, that's really not that much work. The biggest thing is getting your mind right to be able to prep yourself for it. And then after you achieve it, sustain it and then grow it. That's always a work in progress for every one of us. Hey, Ivan, how's it going? Yes, Jenna. Mindset, for sure. So my question is, what's your message? What do you want to get out to the world? Let me know in the chat below, and I'm going to have a sip of my drinkity drink because I need to hydrate. So what's going on here? I can see the comments here, but they're not refreshing on here. This is crazy. Comments. Put them in the box. Awesome. Another copy sold to Barb's book. International bestseller, baby. Love it. Message to the world: you can do anything you put your mind to. Hold on. Full screen. Okay. I'll drink to that. Jenna. Yes. You can do anything you put your mind to. 100% true. So, we all know that you can do anything you put your mind to, but what are you going to do? What are you going to choose to do with your remaining days on Earth? If you were to die next week, would you be happy with everything you did this week? Could you wake up tomorrow smiling and know you did your absolute best today? If today was the last day, how many hours do we have left? 9 hours and 13 minutes. 9 hours into 13 minutes. No, it's 9:13. That means there's 2 hours and 47 minutes left. What are you going to do with them? What are you doing to make every second count? Jenna, put it into action. Yes, it's like in class today when we were talking about the frogs on the log. Which brings me to my question for you, little Miss Jansen. It's been some time. It's been about 6 hours, maybe 5. Did you hit your 30? Put them in there. Because if your mindset's right, you take the action. Is that a yes or a no? Or are you telling me the number again like I forgot and you're reminding me? Cool. So Jenna hit her 30. So Jenna, what did you end up with up until now, because the day's not over? Dave, what is your goal? Ivan, what is yours? Oh, David, that's personal to you. You got to tell me your goal first, buddy. What is your goal? If you had 2 hours and 46 minutes left on Earth, what would you want to accomplish? I'm going to do more during a block 15 before I go to bed. Okay, good. Make it tangible. How many? What is do more? Make it precise. Is it 8? Is it 12? Is it 28? Finish my autobiography. Dave, how far are you with it? That's a good goal. That's a real good goal. Jenna, 10 more. Jenna, you got 2 hours and 45 minutes. Why not 20 or 30 more? Or 100 more? 10 is good. 10 is good, but what if you only had 6 days left? Dave, 9 chapters in. Dave, how many chapters total? Ivan, what is your goal? I see you over there still. What is your goal for February? This thing is bright. I almost didn't turn it on, but then that was too bright. But man, my eyes are bumping. And the song is called Migraine. Nice. Dave, you want 17 chapters total? How did you decide on 17? What's the reasoning and why? Oh, I shared it. Jenna, you got quiet. What's going on? The year is 17. Yeah, absolutely it is. It's a great year. "2017's rocking and rolling." Ivan, when's the launch date? Oh. I want buttons so I can be like, pew. Let me try that again. Actually needed to use this hand to click the mouse, but that'd be cool if it was voice controlled like the lights. Cue Ivan's comment. Ivan, to finish your new design of your site, when's the launch date? Oh, that's cold. It's really cold. Love it. It snowed today. It's so pretty. To finish the design on your site, when is the launch date? Yes, you got it. When did you begin modeling? 2005, May, if I'm not mistaken. February 20th. Awesome. Ivan, have you announced it? Have you announced it to the world? Let them know? Like I did with my book launch for February 28th? You have to pick the date and announce it and make it real and let everyone know. So February 20th is good. Have you told anyone? And do you have a campaign set up for it to market it leading up to it, even if you're still working on it? I actually have a special project that we're doing with a charity that I haven't revealed yet, but you'll be hearing more about that in the next few weeks. Also, they are getting a new site. And I'm thinking about doing a dual promotion. I'll for sure announce it at my next event, February 16th. Not yet. Still need some stuff to do on it. So, Ivan, are you open to a reframe suggestion? So you haven't announced it to people yet, but I'm asking you, are you open to a reframe and a suggestion? And Jenna, I hope you're following up with people, and when you come back, you said, you know what, I just talked to 45 more. Because I think you're still here. It'd be so cool if Facebook gave me the stats of like who's hiding and who's not. But I'm glad I can share. So Ivan, okay, thank you for letting me know. I always want to make sure you're interested in, you know, I never want to say anything to, you always ask permission. If you're not open to it, that's your choice. No harm, no foul. But if you're launching on the 20th, I've done this with sites, with projects, new businesses, obviously books. Clearly, even if you still have work to do, the biggest issue I see a lot of people do is they think they have to have everything done perfect before they can talk about it. Literally, you know as well as I do, you can have videos edited, Photoshop's edited, photos edited. You could have the whole thing pieced together by this Friday. As far as the components of it, what you can't get back is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 4 days of your life. You know, 96 hours. And if you're launching on the 20th, I would announce it now or first thing, if you're 5 hours ahead, I would announce it first thing in the morning and let everyone know and rally behind you and help you out and build stuff up. It will not only keep you more motivated, but it creates a fun sense of urgency. And indirectly, it's giving, I don't even want to say indirectly, as a byproduct, you also get huge publicity for it. If you fly under the radar the whole time and then announce it, the way a launch works is you have to get it on people's radar and then build it up and then build it up and build it up. Just like a movie premiere. I shared something last night with the new Beauty and Beast. And truthfully, it was the first time I heard about it, but they already had 17 million people on the Facebook page. And I saw, once I liked it, I saw others of my friends that had been following it for a while. But it doesn't even come out till March 17th. A month and a half from now. At least now it's on my radar. Then I'll see more, then I'll see more, then I'll see more, then I'll see more. You can't wait till the end. So whether you even started the project or you said you have things to finish up on it, that's great. That tells me you started it. But don't ever wait till it's done and perfect, because you know that a week after you launch it, you'll probably change something. That's just the inherent nature of web design, and that's fine. But make sure you're doing the promotion. Otherwise, it's going to go under the radar. You announce it. It may not even make it onto the radar. And if you don't do any follow-up, no one's going to know. Don't rob them of the joy of celebrating with you, because I think it's a great goal, but just ramp up towards it. You got plenty of time. Let's look at the calendar. February 20th. I want to say it's 20 days away. Because if my birthday's the 28th, and that's the day I'm launching my book, and oh, today's Tuesday. And that's a month. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, you don't count the week. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not 20 days. 7 times 4 is 28. It's 27 days. Is it too bright? It's too bright. So if you want to launch on that Monday, the 20th, that's great. Oh, I was right. It is 20 days. I was thinking of the 28th. It is 20 days from now. That's perfect. I always tell my clients in my 8-week training program, We would never launch a book more than without 2 weeks notice. 3 is kind of perfect. 4 or more is ideal. Or 3 is ideal, 4 more is perfect. It's all good, as long as you're advertising it. Because the other thing is, whether you do 2 weeks of promotion or 2 days of promotion, how many people did you get in front of? You can have a 7-day promotion or a 10-day promotion, and if you do it the right way, you can reach more people than 2 months. The moral of the story is, whenever you're launching, reverse engineer it and give yourself 3 to 4 weeks time to properly promote it on a daily basis. Dave, 2/20 is also President's Day. Good day for a launch. Very good. See? Even more reason to celebrate. So I have about 5 minutes left. We're going to do last call. If there's anyone that just joined us, welcome. Put your comments in the chat. There's 2 people hiding, or maybe 1 or 1.5. I want to make sure I get everyone. If you've got questions, let me know. Put them in the chat, and I will do my best answering them. Ivan. Yes, I think I can announce it on my personal. I have to design Facebook. It doesn't need to be perfect. You can ask Jenna what I think about perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. If you want to do it good. If you want to do it good. Take fast action. Set 15 minutes. You don't need to spend more time than that. Moreover, I know you know of places where you can hire people to do stuff for you. Your job as the owner of the company and CEO is to promote it, to attract new people. You can hire people to do the rest. Absolutely. So do not spend even 24 hours stuck on you have to design it and it has to be perfect, or even a week. Definitely not a day, sure as heck not a week. You know, get the word out there. Get the word out there. That's the name of the game. Staying present and top of mind. All right, few more minutes. Dave, do you have any last call questions? And we have someone hiding in here. Don't think I can't see you. I have people looking out for you, okay? So share a comment, like, or chat, or do some sort of interaction. Come on, we're all family. And someone else just joined us. Do not hide. There's a few minutes left. Say hi. I'll take a few more questions. I'm here to help. And someone else just joined. Is that you, Natalie? I think it is. Yes, it is. How did you... Oh, here's one from Dave. How did you begin your own empire? What was the first day as a businessman like? Making decisions and planning it out. And then following up and acquiring clients. First day was... I don't know if it was the first day. I had a lot of first days. I remember it. Well, I remember the third time. Great question, Dave. Thanks for asking. So, this song sucks. So, the first day, I didn't have a first day to say, okay, here's my first day in business. Here's what I want to accomplish today. I was thinking of that prior. I truthfully, I would have to say my first day in business, I think April 29th comes to date. If someone can verify this, and I was saying this in class today, I wish people could just catch the concept and not worry about all the details, because with this last election cycle, all these fact checkers, like, you're half a centimeter off. It's like you'll never build anything if you're worried about that. I don't know the exact date. If someone wants to Google April 29th, 2008, it was somewhere around there. It was a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I never had class on a Friday. I was going to Macomb Community College, South Campus. Love it. I was in the computer lab, and I'll never forget this because this was God's hand moving in my life for sure. There's freaking snow outside. If the school's closed tomorrow, it makes total sense. There's snow and ice, and it's not safe to be out there for more than a few minutes. Otherwise, you might get hypothermia and all this thing. When have you ever in your life heard of a school closing because it's too hot in the springtime? Not summer, not the blistering days of June and July on the boat. I'm talking April, when it's like snowy in the beginning, rainy in the middle, and then it's like lukewarm at the end. Yeah, Macomb's awesome. They have a great MACA program. So I was in there and we were learning Photoshop. And for real, this is hand of God. Because normally I'd go to school, do all the things, and think about these things. And I teach it now, but I've always thought, how can I best utilize my time? What can I be doing with my time to be more effective? Now I say, what's the highest and best use of my time? But the mindset is, should I be doing this or should I not? When you look at the clock right now going, if the earth ended in 25 minutes from now, what is something I could absolutely be doing empirically that'd be beneficial for mankind? At least that's what I'm thinking. So I'm in class and they go, school's canceled. Well, I just drove there. So I'll be darned if I'm just going to leave and waste the day. I'm like, I already took the time to get dressed and drive here and come here. We're only there about 20 minutes. So at first I was like, what's the deal? Come to find out, it was too hot of a day. And it wasn't even that hot outside. Well, what had happened is they didn't want the computers in the computer lab overheating or something. The air conditioner was broke. So it was a little bit warm for us as people. You go outside and it was actually a beautiful day, but it wasn't like piping hot or humid. What happened was the AC in the building was out and all the computers rely on that. And they wanted to shut down the computers. Well, if you shut down the computers, it's kind of hard to do Photoshop. So I looked at the clock. I don't know the exact time, and I'm not going to say it because someone's going to, no, you're wrong. But instead of going down 12 Mile and going straight to the freeway and going on 94 to 16 Mile exit and going home, I go, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity to get some clients. Okay? So I took 12, did the looped around, and went down Gratiot all the way to 16, not the freeway. I took 16 Mile. And I don't know if it took me an hour, hour and a half, or 2 hours, whatever the case may be, but I started stopping in all the businesses I thought would be a good fit. One of them was that gold place over by what used to be, I think it was Rendiferous, as I call it, Rendezvous, over by Star Gratiot. I know I stopped in the gold place, and I kept getting rejected, and a bunch of, I don't know if it was 5, 10, a dozen businesses, but I wasn't thinking internet and all this stuff now. Now you can reach out to people through email, text, voicemail, LinkedIn, Facebook, millions of things. You have the whole world at your fingertips here. I wouldn't suggest this nowadays, but at the time the point was I was just reaching out and making offers and going after people. And I wanted to help them. So I got all the way to 16 and all I got was rejection. And I was like, I'm not ending the day like this. So I start going down 16 Mile. And there's not a lot by 16. It used to be old Farmer Jack's. There's those apartment buildings. And then on the other side, there's those trees. And then when I got to Harper, I got to Harper in 16. I really wanted to go home because I didn't feel great. I was like, this is, in my mind, you put some action out there, everything just happens overnight, or in 20 minutes. I was like, I just want to help someone. I know I can. Would someone please let me help them? I got to 16 Mile and I looked and I go, what's this little gem over here? There's a plaza at 16 and Harper. There's a B&R Quick Lube. There was a detailing shop. There's about 8 other businesses, and I go, you know what? I can do one more. I went in the B&R shop, and I met Bass, who's a good friend of mine now. And then Detailers Inc. They used to be there. They were one of the first people. And it didn't happen that day. And I think it was a Thursday. It seems like it was at the end of the week. It was either a Wednesday or Thursday, April 29th-ish, 2008. But that got me going. And then I remember there's other businesses up and down South River and Jefferson. And it's a little surreal because, Natalie, I hear you, I see you, and I appreciate you. I met Natalie because of Terry's Terrace. And thank you for that, Natalie. It means a lot. Because not everyone knows the backstory. But I'm glad you were there for the middle of it. And the point is, you just reach out and you meet great people. Terry's Terrace, Carlo's, Eddie's Drive-In, Lori's Lick 'em Up. All of them turned into clients. And it was like every 2 days. Not the first day, that Thursday. But I'll never forget the first day I went back to class. It had to have been the following week. It was Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. It was that one was a Tuesday, if I do believe right. It has to be, because that's what I've been saying forever. Now I need to check it out. But it was like maybe a week passed in between. Maybe it was early April, but there was a day in April when it was kind of warm and school got out early, and I just went out to help people. And then I followed up with them, and a couple of them I started talking to. It must have had a week in between. Maybe it was April 22nd or something, because I remember going to Carlo's. It was Tuesday. And I talked to him on Tuesday. And that must have been May 4th, because I remember going in. I either scheduled the photo shoot for the pizza on Tuesday right after class or Wednesday the day after. And that day, the check said May 5th on it. So what was my first day in business? Mentally, sometime in March, April, May. But I first got the check. I was making $300 a month at the time at GNC at Crocker. And that check was for 200 of the 650. And I felt like $1 million because I made more money talking to someone. I didn't even start the project yet. You do realize that, right? See, in a job, you get paid after everything's done. In business, you get paid first. And I made 3 weeks revenue at that point just from making a few phone calls and reaching out to people. And this is with nothing. Okay? This is with nothing. This was strategic too. You know why I use Carlo's? Everyone freaking knows him. You know why Terry's Terrace is great? Everyone freaking knows them. Lori's, Eddie's Drive-In's been around 50 years. Why make it harder on yourself? I knew all I needed was 5 people that everyone else knew. The same thing I teach now, how to elevate your own authority, positioning, and credibility. I didn't have my 7-step blueprint or the book. It was common sense to me. If I want to acquire 20 or 30 clients, do you think it's going to be easier or harder having the 5 and 10 top businesses in the area? I go, crap. All I got to do is get one of these. And then I got one and then called another one that had a sister location and was like, hey, remember we were talking a few weeks ago? Hey, check out suchandsuch.com. Look what we did for them. Here's how I closed them. We can do the same for you. What do you think? There's no sales pitch. There's no positioning. You just serve people. I have a service. I can help you. Do you want help? Here's how much it is. It's not rocket surgery. All this other stuff is just that. I love doing my trainings like I'll be doing February 16th. You can check out eaeassociation.com, and it's grabbing the thing books are made with. A sheet of freaking paper and a pen from over here. You can ask anyone who's been to my stuff. I always hand out a sheet of paper and a pen. I go, this is what I started with. My first day in business, I was sitting on my bed, a twin bed at my parents' house. And I was writing down a bunch of stuff with a sheet of line. It wasn't even line paper. It was printer paper. That's when I really started. And that was easily a few weeks to a few months before all that happened. You have to have it in your mind first. So great question. That's not even the full answer, but I do want to see if anyone else has any, and I do have to go. So, Natalie, yes, hard work pays off. Thank you very much. Great story. Appreciate it. Dave, always a pleasure. You're welcome for sharing. Yeah, and Natalie, it was actually one of my goals. I go, if I can get all the businesses in the area, like who's going to question me? Reflection Salon, Rose, she's great. We launched a new site for her last year. And, you know, the people that supported me, I still continue to support them. And a lot's changed over the years, but, you know, it's just so much fun. And I'm very thankful because I have another business who's now one of my sponsors, Page's Food and Spirits over in Farmington Hills. Dennis is awesome. 2010, 7 years now. I have some people that have been with me for 7 to 9 years. Well, I appreciate that, Natalie. Thank you. I'm not all the time, but I give it a fair shot. So whatever you're trying to accomplish, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, don't think it's like all I see. Here's the thing. There was Facebook, there was LinkedIn, but it nowhere's near where it was today. The iPhone had just dropped. This ain't even an iPhone. I had a Motorola Razr. It's still in the closet somewhere. You don't need all that. All you need is you. Truly. This just looks better. But at the end of the day, it's going to give you incremental gains. It's like switching the air filter on your car. If you go with a K&N, yeah, it's going to improve. If you have a V8 supercharged with 4 valves on each cylinder, it's going to be better. But you know what? You still have to be the one hitting the gas. This training is my best of my best. Here is a Lamborghini. Truly. But if you never open the door, if you never hit the gas, it doesn't matter. So just drop it down a few notches and go, where do I want to go? When do I want to get there? How fast am I willing to drive? This is what you should be asking yourself. Where are you going? When do you want to get there? And how fast do you want to go? Because that we can work with. But if you're unsure, don't know when, and uncertain, there's not much I can do. When you say by February 28th, I want to have this, 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 and this done, let's rock and roll, baby. If you came to me and said right now by Valentine's Day, I want to go from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, which is faster than a Lamborghini, I am that confident that I could tell you, let's make it happen. But if you said, I want to do this I would be more confident in that scenario than if you said, well, I want to do this sometime this year. Because I've also worked with people like that, and it never works. It never, ever, ever, ever for the life of me works. I wish it did. I sincerely do. Because I want the best for everyone. But if they can't envision the best for themselves, it's not going to happen. No way. And it's not against any single person. It's just the fact of the matter, if you're not clear and concise with what you're doing and pointed, you can pull off some pretty. I made a post about a month ago when I was doing my live event and all this other stuff. I was writing the book, one of those, I think it's chapter 5. Hold on. I literally wrote in the book, as long as I'm pulling rabbits out of hats, automate, and it's in here. Where is it? I remember writing it, and I left it in there to see if anyone would catch on to it. Bulldozer. Yeah, I was talking about a post-hole digger versus a dump truck. Price isn't a concern. This is good stuff. Where is it? I know it's chapter... What is this? It's chapter 6 on automation. There's literally somewhere in the book here, I said, as long as I'm pulling rabbits out of hats, and I was referring to me writing this in the short time I did and everything else I was doing, because there's no conceivable way anything should have happened. No way. No way. But God is good, and it all worked out. And sometimes you just need to strap yourself in and be like, let's see how this ride's going to go. Safety harness over, go over the first hill, and you're like, woo, now we're enjoying it. Ducking down, whatever the case may be. You know, and it's funny because clearly they're not going to design a roller coaster with 1 inch. You know, there's like 5 feet above you, like ducking down. But that's people's normal behavioral response psychologically. And it's the same thing in business. You can do all this, but the truth of the matter is you can also sit there and be like, enjoy the ride, and you're still no closer or farther away than, you know, from danger than you were. It's just in your head. Supercharger, heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's actually what I called part of my software, the Freedom Platform Supercharger, because that's exactly what it is. All right, David. Well, I appreciate that. Natalie, do you have anything? I do have to get going, but I always love sharing and want to make sure I take care of everyone. Dave, I look forward to it next time. Natalie, what do you got? We got 2 hours and 9 minutes before the new month. But why not celebrate every month like it's a new year? Why wait 12 months to have one party? You can have a party every day. As far as I'm concerned. All right, we're going to do last call. Natalie, David, new people that just joined. Where's my watch at? Oh, here it is. Cool, your gear now, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here we go. All right, we're going to start the shot clock, whatever. If you got any questions, let me know. We got 30 seconds and go. If not, stay tuned for Mario Ficini TV, and I'll see you on the next episode. And check out expertauthorityreport.com. My new class is starting February 7th, and it will be on the Expert Authority Effect training. Excited about it. Oh, I should cue up that Old Lang Syne song. One of my favoritist versions in the world. Man, that light. You know what? And this is risky because that music is copyright free and Facebook doesn't slap me for it. But this is our closing song. 3, 2, 1. We'll pretend it's New Year's. This is the best version because of this part right here. Happy February. Live each day to your fullest. Make today great. Make February great. Have a great evening. Make it a great life, and God bless.